you're gonna look like this and this and this and this, and then you know what you think you're gonna see, you know what you film, and then when you see it, you kind of realize that you're gorgeous with all due respect. Appreciate that, brother. Not gay, but appreciate that. But yeah, you come to realize that damn, the wool done been pulled over my eyes again. It's not only by the person you're supposed to be with, but people running stuff. And so you get to that point where it's like, damn, you can't trust nobody. Like, I can't trust nobody these days. You don't know what nobody's intentions are with you. You don't know who got your best interests at heart. The only people you can trust is the people that you already know or that's close to you. So, but that's just what it is. Like, I come to that realization. So, like, I ain't trying to come on my live, because I swear it seemed like I come live every episode and got to make it seemingly like I'm making excuses or something, or got to defend something. And it ain't necessarily making excuses. It's just when you know, you know. And shoot, after you done been quiet for so long and let so much stuff pass by and just kind of let it happen and dealing with what you're dealing with, after a while, it's tight, man. You get to a point where, all right, enough is enough. Now I gotta say something. Like, word. So, yeah. Cause here's the thing. Here go the thing about me, right? Ain't no shame in my game. I ain't got no problem with humility. I ain't got no problem taking ownership for nothing I do. All my cringe moments, all my stupid ass moments, I take ownership for my stuff. Case in point, Nicole Jr. That was all me. That was mine. Ain't no producer put me up to that. Ain't no producer say, hey, why don't you go buy yourself a sex toy so we can use that? No, I already had that. The mistake I made was telling casting that I had it. Because then all of a sudden, now I got to be put on TV. So everybody thought I was so enthusiastic to just show my sex toy to the world. I was not. I just, basically, I was made to feel like I didn't have no choice. So whatever. If I got to go with it, whatever, I'm going to go with it. But again, that was me. That was all me. Like, the Lord, what I say, all these hoes used to be smaller than before. That was me too. See, I thought that was funny. And then when I'm watching it, it's cringe. So I can take ownership when I need to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all in on something that you didn't get to see, and I'm glad you didn't get to see it, because if they would have showed that, man, listen. So since I basically had to show my toy, right? So the scene where we had all that stuff spread out on the bed, that was all stuff that I bought for real, except the damn handcuffs and the whipped cream and all that. That was some stuff they bought and added on to that, because I now know that the goal was to make me look like a damn pervert. So that's what that was. I didn't know that at the time, but I know now, right? So the producer that was there, as I'm basically showing the toy, and Derek is there. So she's like, hey, show us what you're going to do to Nicole, when she gets out. And I'm like, excuse me, what? I was just like, what you mean? Because I'm like, I'm not finna pull my stuff. No, I don't even want to show people this. Like, I'm not finna do all that. I thought that's what she meant. But she's like, no, get the whipped cream in the chocolate syrup. And I'm like, what? So I literally, look, Derek, he right there. He said, I remember that. So I literally took this whipped cream. This lady told me to take this whipped cream, put it on the breast of Nicole Jr. and the vagina part of Nicole Jr. and had me lick the thing on camera. I swear to God, they made me do that. You talk about embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I said, please don't put that out there, man. Come on. Thank God they gave me that break. That probably was too graphic. I was like, y'all tripping with this, but yeah. But again, that's something I can take responsibility for. Me crawling on my knees behind Nicole after she gave me that lap dance, that was all me. That was 100% me. Ain't no producer tell me to do that. They didn't even know I was gonna do that. I just did it. That's just something that naturally I just did. Like, even when she was like playing with me, because I done binge watched this stuff, so I remember it. So when she playing with my face and she's like, you gonna give me that lap dance? Or what she said, no, you gonna get my boobs done. And I'm just like, that's what you want, baby. And I'm just looking at her like, that's what you want. That was me. That was all me. That was me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can take responsibility for my stuff. Me getting my car stuck in the ditch, that was me. I mean, somebody was directing me to go a certain way and I got stuck, but still, that was me. That wasn't even supposed to be a scene for real, for real. It just became one, because, you know, that's real. So, you know, now me being at their wedding to begin with, or the idea for me to go there, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, me getting stuck, that was me. So the point I'm trying to make is, my cringe moments, yeah, I know I can be a little weird and cringy and all that sometimes, and I can own up to it. But when something is just blatantly, I see something that just blatantly ain't me. You know, I'm trying not to say too much, but you know, you get to a point where you know when you're being torn down and you get tired of being quiet about it. And then when you start saying something about it, you got to get shut up. You feel me? You know, especially when it's something that you see that is something that you definitely remember being asked to do and refusing to do. Simply because you know in your head how that's getting ready to make you look. And you don't want to do that because you know that that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? So you refuse. So then you watch something and then you see something that you may have refused actually occurring. And you just like, ain't this a bitch? And then you got to sit there and deal with what comes with that. So yeah, you know. After a while, you like, come on, man. Like, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think they punish you for not doing what they asked? Don't ask me that question. I'm going to keep my mouth shut with that one. 3 decades in, you would be correct. But yeah. Yeah, it's just, yeah. And then you hear somebody said, soft as butter, man. That Daonte easy, soft as butter, man. I'm telling him, soft. Okay. Soft as butter. Yeah, but that's just the point I was trying to make. Like, when I can own up to my stuff. You feel me? But when you know something blatantly is being done to you, and you know something is just blatantly BS, you just, I don't know. I will admit this, you know, it gets to a certain point in time where when you involved with somebody in a situation like that, you get accustomed to things being a certain way. So in a situation like that, when you done waited all this time for this person and they fresh out, you get to see them a short period of time and then you gotta leave. Your relationship is still fresh. It's still in this honeymoon, stage. Then on top of that, they kind of living with somebody that you ain't all that comfortable with to begin with.